Thanks very much. I suppose firstly I just want to thank the organisers for today's rally, and just I suppose in the provocation of attacks online for organising this rally, the people who have turned out today, the diversity on this stage shows that you made the right decision in organising the rally. So for me, I think a clear message needs to go out today to the British government, to the DUP, to Europe who already know this, that Belfast and the North voted to remain. The hard Brexit agenda being pursued by the DUP and the Tories has undoubtedly plunged us all into the greatest period of political uncertainty and constitutional challenge for a generation. This is reckless and in direct contravention of the democratically expressed will of the majority of people here. In that context, there is an onus on progressive and pragmatic parties to represent the wishes of the majority, and I say that again, of the majority of people, to defend the progress that has been made within this society. And it was touched on earlier, when I grew up in the signing of the Good Friday Agreement, Belfast was a very different place before that. We have seen massive change over this last 20 years. The Good Friday Agreement was fundamental to that change, as was the active engagement of the European Union, and we're not willing to let that go at this point. We are here today, and I'm greatly encouraged to see so many people, as I say again, from all walks of life that come here together with one common goal, to say that we want to remain within the European Union. And it's also precisely what the leaders of Sinn Féin, the SDLP Alliance and the Green Party have done in their leadership. They have shown to defend the Good Friday Agreement, its primacy in terms of our peace and political processes, and the crucial role it plays in maintaining relationships within and between these islands. Our four parties have already signed a joint statement urging the European Union to ensure that the withdrawal agreement protects the Good Friday Agreement in all its parts, including North and South, East and West cooperation. They have restated that message directly to Michel Barnier and the British and Irish governments. Even if Theresa isn't willing to meet, Theresa is very loudly hearing this message here today. We want to remain, and she needs to listen to the people. The progress that we have made is underpinned by the Good Friday Agreement, a legally binding international treaty registered with the United Nations and overwhelmingly endorsed by the people of Ireland, North and South. The integrity of that agreement is not up for negotiation. And will not be held a ransom by a Tory DUP pact. Any withdrawal agreement must not undermine that accord. Equally, it must include legally binding protections for citizens in the North and prevent any return of a hard border. The backstop agreed by both the British government and the EU 27 is the bottom line in order to achieve that safeguard of our political and economic stability, and now and into the future. And what we see this morning is Tory MP Steve Baker trying to make that backstop illegal. I am sick of seeing little Englanders within the Tory party trying to tell us what we will do with our future. On this stage and even in the crowd today may not agree with everything with regards to Brexit, there are central issues on which we all agree and which we can all stand together on, and that's about representing the majority of the citizens here in this city but also right across the North. This includes our shared view that the North could not be withstand exclusion from the single market or the customs union. The hard Brexit being pursued by the DUP and right-wing Brexiteers within the Tory party threatens to cause irreparable economic and social damage to our island. And you've already heard it here today. I see it as the merit of this city, the diversity, the inclusion, the building for equality that we can see, and for a rights-based society being under threat. Students are afraid, our minority ethnic community are afraid, our migrant workers are afraid, And we need to be standing here today to say that we stand with you and we want you to remain within our city and within our society. Like so many things, not least equality and rights of citizens, the DUP do not speak for the majority on Brexit. They are on the wrong side of the public and they are on the wrong side of history. Together we must ensure that we do all we can to succeed on this reckless, damaging and unforgivable agenda. This, everyone, is a call for action. Let our voices be heard. We vote for Remain. Gormila Mayoga.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayor.
Sinn Féin, go on in carta agus aontas na Héireann, equality, rights and Irish unity.